Why, hello, everybody. Welcome to City States of Klovisa, dash the God War. How do you three feel? And Brood, why is your camera back to how it was?
It's because I didn't. So imagine someone's wrist, right? And
Yeah.
then someone was like this all the time, and you're just like, just do this, and they're just like that.
Mm, I get you.
My camera is, like this.
It just
All I know
starts
is
riding up.
it needs to be down further so we can see the dog in the background. It's very
Yeah.
important.
Corin, we're missing
That was
the
why.
bottom half of your face, too. What's going on, man?
It's on my mic. It's not my fault you on my screen. It's not my fault you put my name over it.
Oh, shit. True.
That's
This
the
is
real
my
problem
fault.
here.
Here, I'll take some of Brood's, ceiling.
Just put it above me. I think I usually don't use the space above me.
Yeah, but then it looks weird. Then everyone's has to go above theirs.
Fine, I can try to fix my camera then.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. If Brood's camera goes back to the way it was, it'll only take up empty space. It'll be okay. Guys, how are you? How's it going?
It's going. It's time to play some D&D. Get excited, everybody! Yeah!
Yeah! Get excited! Okay. I
Yay.
start crying. Well then.
Oops.
I feel like this is going to be a very special character building episode. Specifically for Antoine, Sever, and Teratai. Which is good, because we don't really know much about Teratai yet, and I'd like to. He's just a guy I want to get to know. So, if no one has anything important to share, who wants to give the recap?
Oh shit.
I did it last time. I'm willing to do
You
it again,
did
but
do
I
it
know
last
the
time.
tradition is to not repeat.
I think it was a special Antoine episode. Antoine, do you want to do the recap?
Sure, not a problem. So we were going back from, or at least when we left off, we started last episode. I had just talked to the elemental in the south settlement. It asked me to retrieve some things for it before it could use my character as a conduit, so it can be summoned. So we spent a week in Tulsa, kind of doing that. In the meantime, some things happened with the other characters. I can't quite remember. Must not have been that important.
True.
So we collected the stuff. We went back down in the settlement, and it took it, and it also took one more thing from Antoine. It wanted to see the world, and so it took one of his eyes and it implanted its own eye there, or at least a way to use that eye.
Clay orb.
Yeah.
Yeah, with some markings on top and bottom. So we went back to Tulsa after that, and we learned that Just Meza and her manservant, if I remember correctly, Maelstrom, manservant, Dariel Dangers Masters, or something like this. And
You're
they were
pretty
auctioned
close.
off.
Yeah.
They were auctioned off. We got a bunch of stuff from it due to one, due to bidding on it and donating a lot of money. Belt for strength went to horse. Teratai took winged cowboy boots. The vampire sword rapier went to Sever, and that's it. And we were notified that they found out where another item is for the group for Tulsa, and that we're going to go get it. It's in Urthila Mountains. We'll be sent there by none other but Dirk Daggers. Or sorry, did I say Dirk Daggers? I mean Tristan. Yeah, Tristan.
There we
Darchers.
go.
And he will blink us there. And when we get there, we should go into the gulch that's filled with magic that's there. They said they couldn't scry into it. and there'll probably be a keep there, and there's going to be something in there. So we did that. We spent 2 weeks, 12 days, something like that, kind of goofing off in the mountains looking for this gulch. Darters took us there, and Sever went in, found out it was filled with magic, some fog. He doesn't really know what. And he came back saying, yeah, other than that, seems safe. So we all went down, minus Tristan. We were kind of speed running at this point, but we found burnt out settlements, some light ferries, something like that. We couldn't communicate with them, so we pushed on. Instead of going like on the left, there was port of some sort, a port in a gulch in the mountains, God knows why. And in the right, there was a mine, and straight there was a keep, and we went to the keep, and that's where we cut off.
Yes, that was pretty good. Are we missing anything? Does anyone want to add something to that?
Do we randomly get the urge to go to the quarry instead of the keep? Since
Let's do that. Let's randomly do that. Yes.
It's up to you, Teratai, because I just noticed. I don't know. I'm afraid.
Don't be afraid.
No, we'll go to all of them.
Yeah, don't be afraid. We ended in the keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at the keep. Fuck it. We got this. All right.
Yes, it is apparently the 16th of September.
I've got one thing to add, is that at the center of town there was an area that seemed less destroyed than the rest of the town, which I think is important.
Hopefully. Oh. Okay. John's gonna stretch. Scene. We enter revisit our characters dead of night in a misty gulch. You're several hundred feet below the surface of the world at the moment, but you're also like in a mountain range, so it's just spooky right now. As you stare at a castle that has been built into the side of a mountain, or inside the cliff face of the gulch, truly. There is a simple trench, a ditch if you will, that is guarding the perimeter wall, or the curtain wall, that has a drawbridge already out, lowered down for people to come into the castle. The portcullis is raised, the gates are open, and it's not the biggest of castles either. It's not like a massive Resident Evil village castle. It is instead a simple building, very similar to the one you saw all the way back in Quelithor. Or at least one of you, since it looks like Brood got up.
All right. So we're there.
Yeah.
Sever says something about perhaps we should visit the quarry, so I'm like, oh yeah, later we'll do that. First, we got to keep to see. We head on in.
Honestly, I'm more
open.
interested in the port.
Yeah, I know. That's not strange. A port? What the hell? I guess these guys are high on something. God knows what. Either way, that's why they're not around anymore, huh? So, go in, and we go up to the drawbridge. Is there anything that looks funny outside of no one being around? Is there like a...
There is some iconography that you see. You see like way markers. Basically small stone pillars that go up maybe like 3 feet for either like water line or to judge distance. You're not sure the exact meaning of these, but they're like separated every 100 feet or so up to this drawbridge. Clear as day. They even have a little sun symbol upon it. You're recognizing the symbology of the blazing star already. The ring with 8 wavy lines coming out.
Oh. That's slightly unnerving. Sorry?
Do you think it's recent, or is this as ancient as? I mean, it has to be, right?
We would never know. This fog seems to keep things in pristine condition, minus burning, destruction. if we removed a brick from this castle and walked it out the fog, who knows, it might disintegrate. You kind of reported the natural foliage did the same.
With any luck, we walk into an empty castle. Or should we be...
Any luck.
What's the relationship of like the Church of Illumination to this blazing star? Do I have any particular feelings from my background about that, John?
You know, for sure, the Church of Illumination is like a descendant or offshoot of this once ancient cult. They have basically the same trappings, and if you reskinned a few of the cosmetics of just, you know, your church's, like, symbols of, like, light, instead of a big beam of light, it's now a sun. And, like, nothing else has truly changed.
Gotcha.
Your cult seems to have been a holdover that has just been, like, waiting, or... You know how time is.
Mm-hmm.
Either way. You were all expecting this kind of stuff to begin with. You are here to find a legendary item connected with this blazing star. Or at least their ancient champions, heroes, what have yous.
Alright.
You are at the drawbridge. You see it's slightly damaged. Part of it has been, like, disintegrated, punched through. It's still very walkable, but just, like, a section is partially destroyed.
Interesting.
Sever looks down. There is water at the bottom, right?
No, it's not a moat. It's a full-blown ditch. It's just a trench that goes down, like, 40, 50 feet.
Okay. Sever will say, let me take a look across. If I fall, I probably won't die. It's not water, so I've survived plane crashes.
Can't you just like climb down and then up the other side?
I want to see if I can make the jump.
It's not like actually like a thing you'd have to jump, right? It's just like a portion of it is.
You'd stick to like the left half side.
Gotcha.
And then just walk across.
Sure. Yeah, let me just see if it's stable enough for one person. Yeah.
How far across is it? Just so I understand how far away from us he's going.
It's around, I think I put 35 feet.
Okay.
But anyway. Sever, this bridge is completely navigable. You can just walk across it. It's, like, fixed to the ground. The chains that would keep it or pull it up having long since fallen.
I want to do just, like, a small test. Can I take my rapier, and can I hit a board once I make it across, just, like, the board to see if it breaks at all?
No.
I want to know if it's, like...
a piece of wood.
Yeah, but like it doesn't take any damage, like the same way where the plants were indestructible.
No, it doesn't. This thing is an inanimate object here. You can stab at it, and your sword, just due to its incredible nature of being a +2 weapon, will indeed damage it.
Oh. I didn't do anything wrong. It's still indestructible. Everything's fine. Probably
All right.
cross. Send Thatch last.
So I guess I'm curious about what's damaged this thing. So I'd like to walk, up to where it's damaged and try to take a specific look. Like, does it look rotted away? Does it look like an impact damage from like a boulder or something? What does it look like there?
Give me a investigation check. Let's see what you roll.
Strong
buddy.
suit.
Terrence, you are no damage inspector. You're not an insurance claimsman. You look at this bridge. There's a big hole. You gaze at it for a little while. It's pretty circular. Maybe a rock did this. Maybe someone cast Fireball. Who knows?
All right, yeah, it definitely doesn't look like it naturally rotted away, though. At least that's good to know. Cool.
Okay.
So we're good, guys?
Come on over.
All right. Me and the rest of the team will start walking.
You walk across the bridge. You can even be extra careful and leave the horse and Thatch for last, but it will support your weight. This bridge is a true bridge. It cannot be drawn anymore. Once it
Probably was a
drawbridge.
battle here. You know?
Oh?
There probably was a battle here. Like someone damaged this. Like, usually keeps if they're damaged, it's not because, they're damaged because people like hugged it to death. Or someone stormed the castle. If I remember correctly, we did see some sort of battle happening somewhere for the old temple, or the one in the northern part, the last being used. Remember that? So this blazing sun didn't have much friends.
Yeah, you guys, I think you said you found something similar over in Quelithor, is that right?
Yes, something very similar. You saw you didn't see the visions actually, but you were there when Thatch looked into the past and saw a battle there.
Right. Ah, right. Of course.
So wait, it's that's what we're talking about?
No.
So is this no? There's a separate thing, right, in Quelithor?
Yeah, it was
This
just
is
a
a separate
castle in
place,
Quelithor that you saw. There aren't many castles left that people have visited. This isn't like Europe, where you step out your house and you can see a castle, right? So, in the city-states of Klovisa world, where everyone is gathered in big-ass city-states with giant walls around them. Sure, there's the giant city-state wall, or endless field, but like a true fortification, a ye olden castle, normally means spirit beasts are inhabiting it, and should be avoided at all costs. But here, in this mystical vale where no spirit beasts seem to be, pretty weird.
Good.
So,
Could be lucky.
wait, is that the one where you got chased out of the castle by ghosts?
Yes.
We weren't exactly there. Thatch knows more. Thatch explain.
Thatch explains.
Yeah, so it's like that basically. Me and Temur, me and Ashal were just kind of just waiting for them to come back from the castle they were chased out by ghosts from.
All right. Well, I guess we should be concerned about ghosts, but let's push on.
You push on. Through the portcullis, and the gate, you enter a very small courtyard that is completely paved over, where you can see, I suppose, scattered weaponry. Some damage from what looks to be some boulders. This place looks like it has been bombarded by a siege at one point. But you don't find any remains. You don't find any corpses, skeletons, people. And the rubble is pretty clean, I suppose? Like, despite the rubble being there, and this big, like, catapult bullet just sitting on the ground neatly in a very tiny crater. That crater is especially, like, smoothed over. As if this thing was designed to have this one catapult rock just placed here. Almost as if it was literally lifted and then put here, rather than slung across a wall or bounced off one of the other, the keep itself.
You know, some of my paladin friends were into reenactments of ancient battles. Maybe that's what's going on here.
Yeah, sure. Maybe they're just big nerds. Let's go inside.
Just LARPing, and they left their equipment? I don't think so.
Teratai confirmed. Paladins
This
are
is
just
just like-
LARPers.
This is just like a super big, like, magical LARP zone, you know? That's actually what it is.
Beginning to feel that way, Teratai. Terry.
Is the equipment, do we see any sigils on it, like the blazing sun, or maybe the bleeding sun, the inverted sun, or?
No, you don't. No, not just regular swords, regular armor. Like, you pick up one of the long swords, and you feel like it's a fully functional, just regular, boring-ass longsword.
Cool.
Yeah.
We start our investigation. Where are the, I suppose, where does this area spills out into?
Yeah, this
staircase?
courtyard, more or less has... one side leads to, like, a very small armory, where more of these weapons can be found. Spears, pikes, halberds, stuff like that. Just more mundane stuff. On the other, you can see some sort of, like, supply closet with just empty barrels, crates, stuff like that, which perhaps once had supplies. You see, more importantly, the gate to the keep itself, which has a very narrow staircase that just shoots up, then to the side, and like snakes around all the way to the gate, which is elevated off the ground. This is probably to limit the number of attackers that could get to it, or at least like mess with the fuckery of like dragging up a battering ram. But you can get to this gate and enter the keep if you like.
In the spirit of thoroughness, should we check the armory and the shed?
Yeah.
Tool shed. Just a quick once over.
Yeah, I mean, we've got time, and in theory we have time. And whoever is in the castle hasn't attacked us yet. So we're the only other people here. Should be safe the whole way through.
You can do these. I assumed you would, which is why I told you what was inside of them.
Yeah.
So you do that,
Okay.
and then
you
it's
go
the
up the
court.
stairs then.
Is there any weapons that you guys wanted? No, actually, I guess mostly the Teratai. Maybe something exotic.
No,
If
I'm
you-
good.
Alright, cool.
Are there all the tools you would expect in like a tool shed here, or is it
No,
something
there's
in
nothing.
particular?
There's just
no
empty
tools?
crates and barrels.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
You enter. You clamber up the... well, you get to the keep door. There, you find it open. Or unlocked, not open. You push against it. It takes a little bit of effort. Thatch and the horse will probably just push it open with their absurd strength scores. And then you will reveal yourselves. A hallway.
Yeah, I try, but I thought I could show them up yet again, but alas.
Well, that's a dex roll. You could give a strength roll,
Oh.
Angela.
Thank you. Oh, my blindness.
No, not this
No.
time. Pushing the gates open, you reveal a singular hallway that goes on unbroken and unchanged. It's maybe 15 feet wide, several feet tall, and as you walk through it, a carpet rolled out for you to enter. You will find a... What's up? You don't want to go in?
No, we want to. I mean, I just casually mentioned other people. Okay, yeah, now I'm starting to get vampire vibes. Alright, then.
If you yell out, if you yell out that we're here, I'll tell you, I'll be angry.
I think they know I motioned towards the red carpet in front of us.
Do you think they've rolled out a red carpet for us?
Yes, I
The carpet is red.
Very welcoming.
And now nice.
Very welcoming.
No lights are here. You're all still wearing your NVGs or your goggles of night, I suppose is what they're called. No.
I don't have any, so
Yeah, I cast light actually before, but I'll
Oh,
keep
okay.
that going if don't think an hour has passed. But
I would like to call and see if I can contact Tristan and just say, Tristan, are you there? Can you hear us? I just want to make sure that it works through the fog.
You will not get a response.
Oh
interesting.
boy.
How exciting.
He could
You-
choose not to do it. Also, who knows what Tristan is doing? He is quite
This is
the
true.
RNG machine. I don't know. I'm not too sure.
RNG
Anyways.
machine. Yeah, you guys will walk down this hallway for about 100 feet when you come to a much smaller door, which can be opened. This is weird. For those of you who've been in a castle before, just having a 100-foot long hallway that doesn't branch off into any other part of the castle is strange. Just on an architectural level, that's a lot of wasted space. As you get to this throne room, you open the doors and reveal yourselves to a throne room. Large and circular, or cylindrical, I suppose, as you look up to a large, dead chandelier. You will see a couple of things. One is the central throne room, or throne itself, that just shoots up, made of wood, has a simple, tapestry, or not tapestry, cloth over it that has the symbol of the blazing star, the beautiful circle or ring that has 8 branching lines coming off of it. Beyond that, at the other end of the room, I guess in parallel or perpendicular to your door, is another one that has a pretty big sigil on it that we'll get to in a moment. You look around the room for any other adjoining hallway or doorway besides the one you entered and the one behind the throne, and you don't see any. This is very odd.
Like we're being ushered into something. Or
Yeah.
Vampire.
is
Like-
anything real? I've started questioning this. Like,
What are
This is
things?
It's not like a real castle. It's like a castle made from somebody's imagination that 3/4 of the way knew what a castle looked like.
Yeah, the outside was super convincing, but once you came to the inside, you're like, oh.
the windows on the castle from the exterior?
No, there weren't any. There were arrow slits and battlements and stuff like that. No windows at all.
I assume there's a upper part to the castle. How would anybody get in? This
Good
clearly-
question. And
Pardon?
also, this was built into the side of a cliff, meaning you're like 150 feet
Yes. Yes.
deep into a gulch side right now. Like, you're
Maybe.
underground.
Just bored into the wall, into the mountain. So it does make sense in that way. But it's lacking. Even like fortification, like a fort would be more. You couldn't do anything from here. Just a single throne room. Like
There's another door, right? There may
Yeah.
be more beyond the sigiled door. Speaking of
Yeah.
which, what about that sigil?
Yeah, you
Uh-huh.
avoid the throne, but as you pass the throne, you will see a metal circlet sitting upon it, just where someone would actually just have a seat. You avoid that for now, because why would you touch it? It's clearly fucking weird. and you go to this big door. Much bigger than the one you've just entered, much like the gate outside, in fact. You will find that there is a... how do I describe this? Store has small symbols in each... Okay, so there is a big diamond, right? And in each of the quadrants, there is a... image, we'll call it, or a little cutout. This door is made out of wood, the quadrant is cut out from it, and below it, right, I suppose underneath. So you look up, then you look down to the ground, and on the floor there is a metal plaque. Obviously, this plaque has ancient writing on it. You know the drill by now, Anchois with comprehend languages. So does Redacted, the horse. So while you guys do that, I will describe the quadrants. So in the top bit, in the top quadrant, there is what appears to be some kind of sawmill, it appears. Yeah, there's like a weird buzzsaw, you know, circular with little wedges coming out of it. Going clockwise, so in the right-hand most quadrant, there is a tower that has a book open and sprayed out. Going south now to the bottom quadrant is what appears to be a castle as well as a small crown. And to the left of that, to round out at the 9 o'clock position here, there is a pickaxe and a cube of, well, just a cube that has been carved.
Do the words say "you are here" with an arrow pointing someplace on the plaque?
No.
Okay.
Well, this matches with the words that we found outside, right? Directing us each of the directions. North is to the woods. East should correspond with... Oh, no, that doesn't correspond. It doesn't match, right? The directions don't match because the woods and the castle are opposites, right? Oh, no, that is opposite. So Tower with book is the port, if that's the case, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to touch one of these? Obviously, it's magic. But
They are, like, up on the door. Only you would be able to walk up the door and touch them, Sever.
oh, they're up on the door.
Yeah, they are carved into the door. The plaque, I suppose, Redacted is going to be the one to actually do the ritual. He just starts it, ignores everything else while you guys discuss.
So, if I were to touch one of these plaques, just out of curiosity, which one would be the least threatening? I mean, door with book. I mean, castle with book. We're in a castle. I don't know.
Yeah, the castle. I don't know if touching it's going to do anything, but I would think the castle. I mean, in case it would just maybe take us back here if it was like a teleportation thing. I don't know.
I'm
Okay.
feeling these are just to let us know what's next. I'm guessing they bored out something,
It could
possibly a
be.
library.
It could also be like a coat of arms, as weird as that would be. It represents their town. I didn't see a buzzsaw. Sorry, a lumber mill anywhere. And the north was a quarry, wasn't it?
North was the forest.
Which direction was the quarry?
The quarry would have been, I think that was west. Is that right?
So then that's a
West
pickaxe,
is left,
and
right?
pickaxe
And,
and a cube, so that would be the rock. It's
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that would
everything
be a
makes
quarry.
sense except the tower with the book being the port. I think.
In my vision, there was a large tower, Server was trying to explain to Teratai, and the port, uh, the water receded away from the port as if it didn't want to touch it. So there being a port here where there is no water is possible.
I think this is the place from your vision where you were a fish of some sort.
Yeah, I was like, it is super not clear.
You were a spear wielding something. I can't remember.
Yeah, there were soldiers, and they were all heading to the tower, I believe.
All right.
Hey, Redacted, are you done? Can you tell us what's on the thing?
Yes, John's doing something real quick.
Sure.
And is unable to come to the phone right now. Give me 1 second, I'm so sorry.
Sure thing. No, you're good. It's partly redacted.
Okay, there we go.
You're usually so quiet. What's going on?
I'm sorry, he says. I was thinking about my sister.
Nice.
Okay.
Sorry.
Those who wish to find the scepter of the first Scion King must show that his kingdom still flourishes. Seek out his places and show to the Elder Ones that the traditions of our ancestors stand strong today. Is what Redacted translates, without any extra bullshit.
So I think we might need to go to these places and do something symbolic to show that we respect what they were doing in each of these places. You're muted.
Some ancient places are very big on symbolic gestures. At least the Eulthaean temples were. Okay. We should... I'm just gonna try the doorknob real quick. I see that it's full of magic. I try the doorknob.
Yeah, it's closed.
Okay. Yeah, well, it looks like we have to go to the quarry, a tower with a book. I would assume this is the castle, but it might not be. And... Oh, wait a minute. I look over at the throne.
You look at the throne where an iron circlet
Maybe.
lay.
Not quite yet.
You want to save the scepter for later, like the circlet?
Yeah, I do. I think we should do this one last because that's where the door is, right? So, well, on the other hand, maybe we do it first just to make sure we understand what might happen or what might change if we do it.
Does make sense.
Sure.
It'd be pretty funny. Just walked 8 miles away or realized, oh fuck.
Hey, Redacted. If you pick up the circlet, you can keep the magic item that comes with it.
Redacted immediately goes for the circlet and has it on his hands. Or on his head? What does Redacted do with it? What would Alden do in this moment?
He would detect magic to see if it's magic.
Everybody
magic,
knows
yeah,
everything
so
in this
doesn't
valley is
matter,
magical.
Yeah, that's true. Name one.
Blindingly so.
Yeah. He would check to see if it matched his belt buckle. Then he would probably save it, but we need it, and then he would wear it at some point, forgetting that it might be cursed at some point.
Okay.
I mean, I think we should respect this place and not take from it, right? We need to respect it. Respect their traditions.
We're after an item. That's our mission. Take something from here.
Sure, but
okay.
I believe we're looking for the scepter, yes?
So, as
I'm sorry.
Redacted puts on the circlet one of those light things. You remember those dancing lights that were shot through the village at like weird and funny angles? one will appear above you from that chandelier that is just fixed to the ceiling, is not, like, able to be lowered at all. You realize that that's really fucking weird. Like, someone just put it up. Like, does somebody get a ladder and put candles up there? That's a massive climb. And realizing that, or having that weird intrusive thought in your head, I suppose, this little speck of light will flutter down and then start to circle Redacted.
Oh,
He will say out, I think I'm supposed to do something.
can
I
you,
don't know. Sit in the throne, maybe.
He slaps you in the face as a horse. He cannot sit down in any normal chair.
Stand
How
up. Come on.
Alright, so he'll, like, move his front horse hooves onto the flat of the chair, look down on you, and say, go fuck yourself. Yeah.
Do you feel any different? The thing is circling around you, providing light. Can you? Suppose you can't speak.
I
to
feel
it.
angry, Redacted tells you. Like I'm being
you-
humiliated.
But you belong here, Redacted. Don't worry. So, can you order
True.
the thing to light the not candelabra, but the chandelier up top? Can you mentally communicate these thoughts to it?
He starts doing this, like Sever does, but nothing comes of it.
I. For now, perhaps you should wear it, but I don't think we figured out the mechanic for this.
He takes the circlet off. This is stupid.
What happens with the light surrounding him? Does that go away?
Yeah, it ignores basically everything now and just shoots back towards the chandelier.
How about I wear it then while we walk? I put it on.
Yeah. You put it on. The light, once more, shoots down and starts to follow you now.
Okay.
Pretty
I
cool.
touch the doorknob.
And you're trying to leave?
Well, I'm just seeing if it magically opens, or at some point, I'm kind of like
Oh, you
ever
go
played
to
adventure games?
the sigil/clear puzzle door and try to open it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it is closed. It does
Okay.
not
It's-
budge.
One of those rub key with handkerchief class,
Mhm.
adventure game.
Clearly a
Yes, but
4-part
anyways.
puzzle here.
Yeah.
Now,
So
now
let's-
that a person that can actually sit has the crown, maybe you sit in the throne.
Sure. Sit on the throne. As
Yeah, as you sit on the throne, you will hear a little... I guess you won't hear anything, but you'll have, like, an impulse of, like, I should command somebody.
I ask Sever to walk away. Yeah, I
You're
can't hear you.
muted.
I can't hear you, Brute.
Okay. Sever turns like, here I go.
That's okay.
I can come back.
Yeah,
Wait.
I wanted to
Okay.
see if you were compulsed to do it. Of course, I wouldn't know. Now that I think of it.
Well,
I
maybe you
give him a
need
weird
to.
look.
I think we need to respect. Like, I think we need to respect your commands while you're on the throne, and I think that may be what we need to do. Right? We need to show respect to their culture, to their leader.
How about this? Teratai, I want you to forsake your paladin vows. No, that is too strong. I'm sorry.
You're just going wild here.
That is way too
The
strong.
power immediately goes to his head, like a true king.
Ashwa. Calm down.
It's way too strong. How do I... If you guys are so if you're so game to do everything I say, it's hard to test if compulsion is.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a compulsion thing. I think the door wants to show that we are willing to follow your commands, right? It's not going to compel me.
Lights fairy, could you light the above chandelier?
It continues to do what it's always been doing and just fly weirdly around.
I feel that
I'm so sorry.
we are on a similar. That's okay. I feel we are on a right angle, but we haven't kind of found the key to it that would make this a bit more understandable.
Just ask something like easy but obvious, right? Like ask us to kneel before you, something like that.
Horse, could you hand me all your magical gear?
Or
All
slaps
right, I
you
will
in the
begin
face.
to-
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
he-
thank you. That's what I needed. Thank you.
That is the opposite of showing respect.
This is.
He's
this will
asking
not-
me for my everything. Fuck him.
You can't just go halfway. Like, come on. I
Alden
mean-
would never go for this at all. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
Let's be real. This is this is exactly the test we needed. So let's investigate further. This will not compulse anyone as it is now. If it can't compulse Horse to do something that he doesn't want to do. So I say we should check out the other places. I'll wear this and bring it along. Perhaps when we see the other fairies, they will react to it or react to me.
Okay.
Okay. You guys leave the hall, and Antoine, I suppose whoever is behind Antoine, will also notice as he steps out of the throne room, the circlet will disintegrate. Just like the rock did, Sever, as you clambered out of the gulch. You will feel the slight weight around your skull, the pressure of your forehead ease up, and instinctively, most of you will turn around back to the throne and see the circlet lying there again.
Okay, so
Understood. It's chained to this room. This is a here puzzle, not an anywhere else puzzle.
hold on. Let's go back inside and see if the circlet's there again. Hold on.
It
Yeah,
is there.
you.
Yeah.
It is
Okay,
there.
okay,
We
cool.
can see.
All right. Let me try one more thing. Hold on. Let me try I walk over and I put the circle on my head
Okay.
and I sit
The
down on
light
the throne.
comes. You sit down on the throne.
Thatch. And I'm trying to use my psychic thrall powers.
With your words, yes.
Give me a high five.
Thatch, in true hesitant and cautious fashion, comes over and like gives you the weird look that Shadow always gives people, and then he like slowly raises his hand, and he gives you a high five.
No, not like that. I order you to give me a high five.
Oh, okay. He gets a little indignant, like Shadow always does, and then he high fives you. As you do this, the light around your head will stop.
Oh, what the?
And then, with a flash, it will shoot to the door, and will begin to light up the southern quadrant of the Diamond Sigil. Revealing the
Terry
throne.
was right about that.
You just needed to give a reasonable order.
Or something that you would do.
All right. Where do we want to go next? I believe we've solved what we can here.
There you go.
Let's leave this place and I guess head back to the center of town to that four-way sign that we found that pointed us to these areas.
Sounds great.
You're muted again, Brood.
We love every time.
So I guess we're gonna read a book, quarry some stone, and chop down some trees.
Make a stone block. We Minecraft in it now.
I wish I hadn't cut my connection to nature. Alright, let's go.
Alright. You head out the keep. Again, the circlet disintegrates on your head. But you turn around, the sigil is still glowing. For how long, you don't know. Oof. And John has to calculate distance real quick. You guys, yeah. So you're heading back to the town? To the crossroads?
Yep.
Alrighty, so that is... You started here. That's around 3 miles. Then another 3 brings us to 6. 6 brings us to 9. Alright, you guys are a quarter of your way. Well, you guys could run if you truly want. You head to the town. Back to that village. And weirdly enough, some of those buildings, as it were, look a little bit cleaner. And the southern outskirts that you had passed through, the structures that were burned out, are now more wrecks, having put blocks and having built themselves, really. Which is strange, of course. But what isn't strange in this misty valley? Obviously, some of you will stick your heads in, but for the most part, it's more of the same. Just empty buildings. Appears to have been destroyed or have suffered extreme damage.
So, do we want to head to the docks?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Possibly the tower could be a lighthouse. I don't know.
Could be a lighthouse. Could be a
You
nursery.
head eastward towards the docks. That brings us to 11 miles. Alright. You get to what appears to be a small lake. Which I guess makes sense. You're in a gulch. Water would flow down here eventually and fill. But if this place hasn't been fucked with for thousands of years, well, who knows? You come to a small, what appears to be fishing village, where you will find a jetty, as well as a rowboat. Yeah.
Do we see anything out on the lake? Is there an island or anything that we would go to there?
Or
Or...
water.
Give me a perception check, Mr. Mans.
Oh, my actual best skill. -1. Beautiful.
Teratai, it's too misty for you. The moon and the starlight is catching the mist odd, or weirdly obscuring your vision. It is rather thick here.
The Getty is in water, right? Like the little skiff.
The jetty?
I don't know how to pronounce what you just said. I've never heard that word before in my life.
Getty. It's a small dock.
Like Gettysburg? Okay,
Like
that makes
Jet?
sense now. Okay.
Do you know the word jet, like a jet plane?
With a J, not with a G.
Yeah, that's how
Alright.
it's spelled, with a J.
Alright. Okay, alright.
What are you
But it's in water.
Hang on,
in
no,
water.
now John's
It's in
autism
water.
is kicking in. Brood, jetty is a word.
Gettysburg is a place. And I was making the
No,
connection.
Jetty.
Hold on.
You fucked me.
Hold on.
You have fucked my mind. Here, literally
No, you're right.
type this word into Google and look at what occurs. I said G, I meant J, because I'm looking at you and you're a goofball. I know Gettysburg. I'm an
Alright, hold on.
American, goddammit. You think I don't know that? Oh my god. We're ending the stream.
Okay, a jetty. Okay, it's
Okay, thank you. I'm aware of what words are, Brood.
I didn't know what a jetty was. I've
Clearly. You West Coast fuck. Okay. You live on the ocean. I live in a field and I know what this is, okay? You think we have lakes here? We've had to make our own. We have no
Hey, guys.
lakes in Texas.
Let's hang out on the jetty. The
Yeah.
what? The jetty. Let's go. I'm sorry. When does it come
I'm
up in
sorry.
conversation? All right. Anyway.
Have a subpar water park on Dallas. You know.
True. Hurricane Harbor.
So, there's water here for sure. It's not all dried up. So this 100% is not the place from the vision. Is what we're getting.
I don't even know what vision you're talking about. So
Okay, cool. There is water. Sever dips his finger in. Does he burn?
No.
Oh, cool. Dude, there's
could
like
swim
no
here.
elementals here. Yeah, dude. Sever jumps in.
Yeah, you jump into the water. You sink like a rock. It's a good thing you don't need air.
I don't need to breathe.
Oh no.
How big
He's
is
like
this
never killed
rowboat
himself.
that we have?
Oh why? No, Sever. Why did you do such a thing?
Can I see Antoine from the bottom of the lake?
Do what?
Can I see Antoine from the bottom of the lake?
No,
So I
it's
fell
too
down
dark.
to- Oh wow.
Your predator
Alright, well,
vision doesn't work underwater because all it sees is the warmth of the water.
Okay. It's
Tried everything to prevent
I
him
I walked
touching
back.
water, but he just jumped in and killed himself.
I find one of the poles
I
of the
don't
jetties. I walk to the next pole of the jetty, all the way to the top.
Your
Yeah, so I'm-
walking on structures does not work underwater either.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
Okay.
You have to literally walk all the way through muck to, like... This is suicide, is basically what you would have done were this, like, natural water.
Alright, I turn around and walk.
Walk to the shore.
It's a walk of shame as Antoine is like panicking. And
Yeah.
everyone's like, holy shit, he's gone.
Just dissolved
Killed
instantly.
himself.
Tarantai, not knowing that this is like a big meme and like a massive fear of like the party, is like looking at the rowboat that can maybe hold like 5 people, like 5 normal creatures that aren't overladen with things.
So
So
what you're saying is we shouldn't take the horse on it.
yeah, and you know, probably Thatch too. Now that you're looking at him, he's
We should
weighing.
take the horse or the bushel of apples, but not together.
Yeah.
Same box.
We can come back.
This
Sever
is not a
walks
horse
back and-
accessible rowboat, unfortunately.
Sever walks back dripping, big smile on his face. It's been a long time since he had a bath. He goes, we could just come back for them later. Hey, what's up, Antoine?
Oh my god, you're alive.
Yeah, it turns out I'm made out of rock, so I cannot swim. But that was fun. I want to come back here again later, maybe like recreationally.
You made it a rock, huh? Hmm.
Yeah, apparently. Because I definitely could not float. I tried to swim, did not work. 'Cause-
Yeah, we kind of thought you just decided to end it, you know? Like you have an existential crisis maybe, or I'm not too sure.
I
But
just
the
haven't
fact
been
that
in
you-
water for a long time. Like, I have to use ash to like take baths. Luckily, I don't sweat, so it's like not a big deal.
Wait,
Yeah,
how
too
heavy are
much-
you?
Too much information. Please.
Let,
just-
let me
You could have
see.
ended it.
I will go try to pick up Sever.
How much should I weigh?
The same
You're
as
picking it up.
normal? You're just made of
You're-
rock
you're-
now?
Right.
Very
it's
light rock.
yeah, very light rock. That exists.
if
like-
we
125
Earth-
pounds of rock is still 125 pounds.
Okay, you're not that light. You're not 100.
I'm not 120.
Yeah, you're no longer your frog
I'm-
body. You're a frog
Yeah.
mutant guy.
Yeah, very tall.
So, you know. Like
put
180,
that in my mind
200.
for my next mold earth spell or some sort.
Oh wow. Thanks.
Stone shape? Get stone shape? Yeah.
Kill a vampire.
These people have been joking about this for some time, and now it's
Sure.
happening.
So,
All right. Well,
the village, fishing village. Do we notice anything odd about it? Anything that would stick out, notable, I should say.
Um,
Should I roll a perception check? Because you had Teratai roll one. Oh, he was for the water. Apologies.
yeah, he was doing water. You can give me an investigation check as you start poking around the houses here. You look around, and you will indeed find that there is a shrine of sorts here. Much different, unrelated to the Blazing Star. It seems to be like a... Actually, you don't know what this is. You're looking around. There's, like, images and, like, carvings of, like, a tome. And there are weird arcane symbols that are clearly, like, wizardry and, like, magical signs and parts of spells that are just, like, being shown and revealed. But there's no, like, library here. There's no books. There's not even a bookshelf. It's, like, a one-room shrine that has a table that someone could, in theory, sit at with a chair if there was a chair here. There's, like, one door. This looks like the weirdest shrine you've ever seen. There's not even, like, an altar.
No altar, no stairs going up.
No, yeah.
Okay.
It's like a one-story shrine with one room.
It's maybe a shrine to arcane knowledge of some sort.
It's a shrine to peace and quiet.
It is something. Unfortunately, we don't have much to go on here, and we can't.
None of us read.
You can
What?
give me an Arcana check if you want to look at the arcane runes and sigils.
We do.
Okay.
Well,
Maybe if they were, like, clearly part of a spell, but they're, like, fractions of spells.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
There's something Arcana going through this entire gulch, but we have not been able to find a single clue onto why this is drenched in the arcane. This fog.
they've provided us a place of study, right? This table with a chair. All you need to do is provide the book, right? Do you wizards not have books you carry with you of arcane power?
I believe Horse has a book.
Well, unfortunately, we left Horse all the way back there.
Wait, isn't he with us? We didn't row out anywhere, right?
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
we did? No?
This is
Okay.
the village. Yes, this is the settlement, the fishing settlement.
Although
Okay,
he
wait.
can't sit in the chair, so we've run into the same problem as before.
Okay, well, how about somebody, not Thatcher Horse, gets in the skiff, looks for that tower or lighthouse or whatever. Maybe there's a book inside. Bam! The fairy shows up.
That's
Come back here, read the book.
that's a great idea, actually.
We will try it. The skiff. I really want to go out there and see what's in this smallish lake that is in the gulch. I assume we could reach. We can scour it for something if there's anything there. Shouldn't take too long.
So you want to get in the skiff and just start rowing around looking for anything on the lake?
Yeah, if I can't see it before getting in the skiff to know a target, then I will just get into it.
Okay.
Did you see anything in the lake itself, Sever, while you were down there?
No, it was all murky and gross, and
Okay.
I felt very, alone down there. It was very peaceful. I feel like that's what it would have been like to die.
It's and stuff. It was sufficient saying it was murky and gross. I don't need to talk to you. Oh, sorry.
Jeez.
No,
Whoa, okay, alright. He was just trying to...
you
Alright.
restricted it alone. It was this. Too much of it leaded.
Who goes with Antoine?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. We got our beefy boy Paladin to row the boat. Sever, are you going with them, or are you going to hang out with Thatch and the horse?
I'm gonna go with them. If it capsizes, I'll be fine.
It's true, you'll be fine for once.
We'll leave the
you
quiet
guys
ones on
go-
shore. Guys, you talk with amongst yourselves. We'll go over here.
You will row
They smile.
onto the lake. There are many small, like, islands with trees that are growing upon them, just regular natural stuff. But as you get like half a mile in, you, while looking around the mist, will inevitably see towering above you, on the most central and largest of the islands, a tower. A corny, ancient wizard's tower. It's got the big, almost hat-like steeple and roof that you've ever seen in your entire lives. It's picturesque, if you will. And it's half a mile away from the entire village, which you will row, which will take you a little while to get to. You will always be within communication range of Thatch and Redacted as well. So they'll check in every like 5 minutes or so as they poke around. But you'll get to this tower. Another jetty will be found where you can dock your ship, your little boat there, tie it off. Are you okay? Did I get you? I'm looking at your camera,
I
Brew.
was trying to swallow the food, and you said "jerky," and I had to make sure I didn't choke. I'm fine. We get off on the Getty.
Yeah. And you can take a little, 100-foot cobblestone path all the way to this wizard's tower. Should I assume you just enter?
Yeah, we would take a good look at it and be impressed by the craftsmanship of it. If there's any Roadrunner-esque traps, we would like to.
Only the most obvious we'll be aware of.
Yeah.
No traps are apparent to you. As you...
Can't trust wizards.
No, you cannot trust a wizard to save your life. As you enter this tower, you are hit. Just as soon as the door opens and the air comes in, you're hit by just a wave of dust. This sucks immediately, as you're just blinded in your nostril, and just sinuses just go wild. Many of you sneeze just immediately. Sever, you feel right at home in this dusty catacomb-like structure, not having sinuses.
More dust with a gust.
I shake more dust into the air.
Yes. You will find a singular room with several books and bookshelves that are lining the wall. Very similar to that shrine you just were in fact, just with stuff now.
Joe starts drooling, but he hides it.
Yeah, you wipe your mouth. It's covered in dust anyway. This tower has to be like 60 feet tall. And this room is only like 10 feet. There's supposed to be more to this structure, but much like the keep, it's just this one fucking room. And as you enter, it's dirty, it's dusty. You will see a little light come up that hovers around a simple side door that you can open, peek your head into, and find feather dusters, rags, buckets, mops, and brooms.
It is time to clean, my friends.
Sure. Cast Prestidigitation. That's it. Am I surprised when it doesn't clean?
No, it starts cleaning stuff.
Awesome.
But, it doesn't... You don't...
I'm going to get the manual stuff out. I'm going to start cleaning.
You
I'm
guys
cleaning
don't.
too, I assure you. Prestidigitation is cleaning.
You guys don't need me, right? You guys got it. I'll,
I'll just stare at him like, come
That's
on,
a
bro.
okay, I get a mop.
Alright. You got a mop. You start
Play
dry
with the
mopping
water.
everything.
I'm like going out to the lake and dipping it in the lake and then coming
Yeah.
back, taking like really long trips in between. I'm really just playing with the water.
Yeah, you don't fill the bucket at all. You just take the mop. You all begin to start cleaning or, you know, look like you're cleaning. And as prestidigitation is cast like 600 times to clean a table, you all will make the room sparkle and shine. John's just gonna roll time here. Oh, that's a natural 20. You guys managed to clean this lickety-fucking split. The dust, not true dust, apparently. All you find out, the trick is, you just get a cloth and you just start, like, slapping stuff, and, like, sections of the just entire thing will begin to clean. Within moments. You guys will be
Awesome.
fucking done. It's not a real clean job.
I'm on my second trip back from the lake. Like, oh, you guys did really well.
Yeah. Immediately, more or less immediately, as prestidigitation just goes off once, I guess.
Can you say it one more time?
Prestidigitation?
I was right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're a bitch. The light will fly up into the ceiling, where it will illuminate a etched carving. The same carving as that door, or upon the door, within the keep.
Seems to be somewhat of a magical optical course we're going through here. Could I
Yep.
take a look of the book? A book?
Yeah,
Random.
you pull a book. You open it.
There was no book involved in this test. This
True.
is misleading.
This is
It's-
misleading. And you
It is
realize
not misleading.
these books are not real, Antoine. There's nothing written in them.
Wonderful.
This is about showing reverence for their culture and not about like the books themselves. So by cleaning their library, we showed reverence for their culture.
I keep a book, and I'll see if something happens taking it to the study.
Okay.
There's a random chance here. Shall we go back? Or do you want to take a look at the plaque even closer, that the light was on it?
I believe
climb
it's just
walls?
indicating. I hope maybe it's just indicating we've completed what we needed to here.
I think so too. Like, that's my mind.
I have no more. I wish to look at the look at
Me
it.
neither.
So I'm ready
Me
to.
neither.
I'm ready to row back.
You row back. It's getting closer and closer to dawn. You've spent almost half the night doing this, so hopefully you'll have enough time.
All right, I say we go look for the mill, in the forest to the north.
Sounds good. But before we do that, could I test my theory out in the study? Or the shrine? Sorry.
Yeah.
Go for it. You got time. What is...
Hang on.
Good.
Give me 1 second. You will take a book out. You will leave the tower with it. It does not disintegrate immediately. You were kind of afraid it might. As you take it onto the rowboat and you start rowing, of course, all the way back, a mile later, you will hear... Well, you won't hear, but you'll see your boys waiting for you. The horse and Thatch having a conversation for over an hour during this entire process. Almost 2 hours, actually. You will run, soy diving to the shrine, Antoine, afraid that one step away from this shrine will immediately disintegrate the book. And as you dive into the tower, you will put the book upon the table. And we will take a short break. I'll be right back, everybody. I have to run to the restroom really bad.
Do you share that on?
Yes.
Loads.
I love it when I say mics are going hot, and then they don't wait for me to say, hello, stream! We're back! I really hope we all heard that. Otherwise, my autism will truly be shown in post.
Now the book explodes.
Now the book's glyph of warning explodes as
Made
you
of
open it.
dynamite.
A fireball erupts. You, Anchois, open the book, and immediately a small streamer of light will begin to appear in the shrine around you. The same little thing will fly around, and those spectating will watch as it immediately strikes Anchois in the forehead and enters his body. What's some immediate reactions as Anchois goes catatonic for a moment? Unblinking and unmoving, completely static, as though he has just had his entire brain exploded.
The thing just like goes into him. It doesn't come out immediately.
Yeah.
All right. I
I
think
detect
I'm gonna
thoughts on him?
like.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I detect thoughts on whatever Antoine is doing. This is a once per week thing. Antoine, you there, buddy?
Cast detect thoughts and detect nothing. No, you actually do detect something. But it's a weird thought. It's like a grumbling that's just going. Like, it's idle, like rocks or pebbles moving. It's a super weird thought.
What the hell?
Like a noise. Yeah. You are truly flabbergasted by this, Sever.
Are you?
It's like, boom.
Yeah, it's just like the shifting of stone.
Okay, well, I don't mean to alarm anyone, but Antoine's head is full of rocks.
Yes, he made a deal with a rock to make his head full of rocks. What do you not understand about that?
Well,
Antoine, we go back to you as the
think he's
two
dead.
comically argue and I talk over Brood. Because he just won't stop if I don't. There we go. Antoine! You blink as you feel your left eye. You're like, oh shit, I have my left eye back. It's daytime. You look around. You're in the daytime version of a shrine.
Oh, wow.
You look at an old man who is lecturing to about 4 other people who are vague, and you look at them and there's like no real detail on their faces, but the old man has detail, and you focus on it as he begins to talk and gives you a lesson. It's a very strange lesson. And John is going to roll a dice to see what he is talking about at this moment. Ooh. So he's not going to talk about the tenants. He is going to talk about a person, a place, a thing, or magic. Person, place, thing, or magic. That's a 1d4. If I've ever needed one. That's a d10. Here's my d8. A person! As I roll a 2 on my d8. Who does he want to lecture about? He has the founder, the conqueror, the scions, a church figure. God, he's got so many people he can talk about. Hang on. I'm looking at my massive character list of the Blazing Star.
Oh.
The good news is that because this is a streamed game, I can come back and rewatch this later and take notes when I'm not involved.
100%.
Alrighty, kids.
20.
Today we
Hour
are
20 is
going
your
to be
timestamp.
discussing. Why are you talking during a vision, you fuck? And get off your phone, Antoine. We're in class! Class has started! You can't just record this!
Falling asleep, so like that's what he's supposed to be doing.
He throws a piece of chalk at you, Antoine. You weave it like a good student would who's paying attention. I'm really enjoying your actual reactions here. The chalk is thrown, you weave it out of the way, and he begins to discuss. I was going to talk about Lothern, one of the most true. Hey! Stop yawning! He's important. Without him, we'd all be dead. What do you know about Lothern, you little brat? Nothing! You know nothing at all, because you never pay attention. You think, oh, I'm just a stupid fisherman's boy. Nothing will ever be amounted to me. And guess what? You're gonna be right. But in the one case an Inquisitor shows up, you're gonna look at least a little bit more educated than the rest. And then when he comes to conscript your ass to fight in a war, maybe he'll put you in a more valuable place than all the other cannon fodder. You'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd like not to die in the front lines, getting eaten by undead. Alright, let's talk about Lothern. Lothern, as we all know, was the scion of the Blazing Star. He was active for quite some time, although he decided that being the king was no good. And when he was asked to take the throne of the Scion King position in our kingdom, he more or less ran away and threatened immediate and extreme violence upon anyone who would try to tell him to do something. He was a very free-spirited Scion King who led his people all the way down to the south, away from the kingdom. It is often credited to Lothern and his refusal to go to his ancestral lands of his spiritual ancestor, Tyr, why so many of our people moved to the south, which, you know, is a good thing, due to the fact that a bunch of fucking monsters started to, you know, destroy the world up there. Good times. Oh, you want to raise your hand? You've got a question now, do you?
Will this be on the test?
Everything's on the test. Life is a test. Now then, last thing about Lothern. Cool guy. Didn't care about anything. And fought, apparently, a god. He and several other credited people in Maylaw during the, you know, troubles, we'll call it, stopped a massive summoning ritual that was going to bring some crazy death monster into our world. He was quite literally one and only, well, perhaps the true line of defense of humanity. Without him, we'd all be dead. So, when the Inquisitor comes and asks what you know, just talk about Lothern. And hell, maybe they might put you in a paladin order of vengeance, as he is the originator of vengeance. Ugh. Alrighty. That's it for this class. Get back to work before your parents realize you're in school. And with that, the vision ends. Antoine, you come back to reality.
Antoine, I'm shaking him. Antoine.
You are being shaken, shook, if you will, by Sever.
Alive.
Non-stop.
Yo, don't shake him that hard. You're gonna rattle around all the rocks in his head.
It's fine. It's fine. Antoine. Oh, so he's awake. See, it worked.
I am awake. Thank you for the worry. But I'm good. Yeah. Oh. You said there were rocks in my head.
Yeah, you've got rocks in your head.
Don't look
So-
in my head.
Well, I mean, I was worried that you were dead. It's better there be rocks in your head than nothing at all.
I check for vampire bites on my neck.
Yeah, you're not.
Okay.
I just point to his eye, and I'm like, it's not like you need much introspection to see that there's a rock in your head.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got like this big clay thing.
I just think my head is mine, you know? So,
Oh,
yeah,
you think that?
yeah. Okay. I had a vision. Lothar. I was here being taught as a schoolboy about him. He saved Mullah. Sorry, not Mullah. He saved the version of Mullah that was old, but I can't quite remember it, that was seen in the vision of yours, I believe.
It was Mullah? That's not.
It was not
Mullah.
actually. It was not Mullah. I'm saying Mullah only because I can't quite remember the name of it, but it sounded phonetically similar to Mullah.
It was like Mela or something.
Thank you very much.
Tarantai, having read your mind somehow, explains to you the proper pronunciation of what you heard in a vision.
You've read the action reports, Teratai.
That's right.
Nice. Yes, we had visions from these places. One of them was from Sever, and he was at that place, Mela. Wow, good job. You really studied up on this. Do you know about paladin orders? I believe this guy was a paladin, or at least he was recruiting.
Do I know about paladin orders? He asks. Do I know about paladin orders?
Yeah, you're a fucking paladin. Of course you know. What is?
I'm fucking with you. What do you want to know about paladin orders, friend?
You know of this man, Lothar.
Do I?
No.
Okay. Well, we know something about this place. This vision. This Lothar guided shepherd people down south to a place. And I believe this was Malar.
That he guided people to?
He did that because he was a great warrior of some sort. I'll have to double check things, but I believe that's what
yourself.
No.
So, yeah, one thing we noticed before was that temple that you guys went to just before this, right? Where you destroyed that altar?
Yes.
It was weird to me that was so far north, right? And if he brought people south, maybe he brought people to the City of Blinding Lights.
You think Malar is Maelstrom? Or, sorry, the Blinding Lights, City of Blinding Lights.
Possible. I'm just noting that I was confused that was so far north, and then this guy guided people south. Just
yes,
the pieces fall together a little bit,
This is a jigsaw puzzle. If only we had someone knowledgeable of history and lived through it. And I think to
there's a lot of people.
yes. There's supposed to be a lead in where I remember his name, but unfortunately I don't, so let's ignore this again.
I caught it. I caught my camera as it was falling. I'm a god. Oh, fuck. Now if I can just balance it.
No worries, his name
Okay.
will come to me. But if
It's
only we
Bogan.
had someone a
You're
bit more
thinking of Bogan.
knowledgeable. Yes, thank you. Bogan. It was to Bogan. Since it's daylight is coming up, perhaps we should relax and rest. And I'll think of maybe questions to ask Bogan. We don't want to get caught up in the I'm sorry, Sever, you were saying
I
something?
mean, the mist points up at all the very obscure mist. Doesn't let the sunlight in. So, should be fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Are you sure?
Well, listen. When
I
the
don't
sun
know.
comes up over that, we can have you inside, and then you can like dip your finger out and see if you light on fire.
Okay. Sounds good.
Are you
Seems
guys
like, yeah,
wanting to
level
hide
of
out in this
caution.
village during the night?
Or the day, I suppose.
Well, we don't have any food. I want to get this done as quickly as
Oh,
possible.
yeah, you guys don't have any food. Ooh. That makes a face. Yeah, let's just work through the day and through the night.
You're right. You're right. Let's get this done. Let's power through. I think we can get this done. Just if we just keep going. So
The
next
sun
is,
is still 4 hours away from rising.
okay. Good.
You did stay. Well, you rested all throughout the day, so you're not truly tired yet. You are getting hungry, but there's not much you can do about that. As you guys head, yeah.
I pick up my ham radio. Tristan, you there? Tristan, respond, please. Anyone? No, still no response. I try and contact. I like mess with it. I try and contact Antoine, who's like right next to me. Antoine, can you hear me?
Yeah, Antoine can hear you fine.
All right, but can you hear it through the radio?
Yeah.
All right,
That'd
cool.
be funny.
Good
All right, cool.
clarification. I would have fucked with you and have done so before.
All right. Just making sure. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
if he still has the radio, he is not talking to us.
Alright.
Sever picks up the ham radio one more time. Just in case you can hear this, I think did you pick up some food for our friends? Just like step outside the fog, come back in with some food for our friends. They're kind of hungry. We're kind of doing something right now. I hang up on it.
Okay, it's been a day. I don't believe the penalties for exhaustion come in till later.
Okay, you
Let's
guys
head north.
start heading back to the town so you can find the road that leads supposedly to the sawmill. You must have missed it or came at a different angle when you initially dropped down and then started heading south. Because you, like, walked through a random section of the woods. You didn't find any roads. But as you reach the northern section, the town is a little bit more sturdy and solidified, being built upon blah, blah, blah. You will head north. Okay. Through the woods you travel, the mist clinging to trees, lights being seen around the town, shifting and moving and inspecting, stopping at Tarantai every now and again before fluttering away. You will go to the sawmill, where you will find, quite clearly, tools and a log that has been, well, it looks like it's being prepared to be dragged into the big sawmill itself, which is currently unpowered because it's hand-powered.
Well, do we want to make some logs?
Yeah, but
Probably
we need to
means
point at the
an
big
end.
mill. How do we get it started? Is there a winch? Do we crank it? I've never operated one of these things before. Full disclosure.
If this is all we see, out of curiosity, what is the like? We can do it, but
Yeah,
what is the goal
electricity
here?
exists.
Does
What's the
anyone
goal
have,
here?
like, a woodworking proficiency?
Leave me here for a few months. Come back and check on me.
I'm
Nope.
checking Batch's character sheet. I think he has vehicle proficiencies. No, he has wood carving tools.
What?
Yeah.
He does. He carved a little present for us when he started. Yes.
Yes, he will
Got you, old dog.
do this roll.
Pulling through. pulling through with the roleplay.
Someone will give him advantage and point out the... No, here's what it is. So this sawmill is not powered by water, like most are. Instead, it's in the middle of the forest, where, to Redacted's horror, he will find a turnstable, or a turntable, that a horse or a mule would be forced to walk to slowly power the saw. He will look on in horror as he realizes what must be done.
You know, if you don't want to do this, boss, I've got you.
He
doesn't
probably
want
doesn't
to do
want to
Teratai,
do
give me
this.
a
When
strength
you
check.
say that, Teratai.
Give me a strength check, Teratai.
No, I'm not doing it.
No, you're doing it. You volunteered.
Yeah.
I'm doing this,
You're
friend.
summoning a steed? Oh my god, another one. You summon a pony, a warhorse, a camel, or an elk. Or a
I was
mastiff
like to do
somehow.
the same thing.
I think a nice traditional warhorse works fine for me.
The horse appears.
What the fuck?
An
Where did it come
unusually
from?
intelligent familiar appears that you may ride. The horse.
Familiar.
Well, yeah, that's what fine steed is, right? You conjure an animal.
I mean, to some degree, yeah, it's a...
Yeah, a rideable familiar, if you will.
and I will order it telepathically. Is that how I can
Yes.
just speak to it? It understands my language,
It does.
so I will tell it, hey, we need to like saw some logs here. Do you mind?
It gets within the stable dutifully, since it has no will of its own, and will power the saw. Thatch will begin to order you all and tell you how to drag the log up towards the saw and keep pulling it. Get it fitted into the groove, and then the saw itself will sort of, with its momentum, pull the rest of the log in, and it will cut. During this whole operation, excuse me, a little sphere of light will appear, flicker, watch you, spectate you, and then eventually go straight into the saw blade itself, illuminating a sigil that was on the northern quadrant of the door, all the way back in the keep.
We assume. We don't see it yet ourselves, but
Well, there's a similar one on the blade that's lit, right? That's what we're seeing.
think we've done it. Shall we go back to the castle, lads?
Well, we've got one more, right? We've got the mine.
Yeah, the quarry.
Oh, okay. Close. Let's go. Is there anything you guys want to do here?
When you cut the lumber, what did it turn into? It's just like a cut
It's
piece
just
of
split
wood.
logs now, yeah.
Alright, cool. Patch, can you turn them into arrows? Indestructible arrows? Magical indestructible arrows?
He looks at you and says, I don't have indestructible feathers, so let's go.
Alright, we leave.
You leave.
And I will trot on my horse now.
Yeah, you can do that.
Nice. I can't wait to kill your horse.
Woohoo!
You will walk to a quarry. It's getting really close to dawn during this time, but if you guys move quickly, Sever, you may want to start heading to the keep now, in true, fashion.
I'll see you soon.
Alright, yeah, for sure. Stay safe, don't die, see you soon. And I turn and I just jog. I'm jogging. Actually, no, I run.
Yeah, you full
I cast
Naruto
slow
run
on
over.
Sever.
Delay him
Miss?
for a minute.
What's the safe?
He uses portent to make you fail. God.
Oh, so that's how it is.
Divination's broken. You guys head to the quarry. There you will find a quarry town, if you will. Really, it's like 4 buildings, like a barracks, a tool shed, a place to store different kinds of supplies needed to feed a camp, which of course is empty. Sever, running back to the town, will see that it's almost in perfect condition now. No longer is it destroyed from the outskirts, and the interior looks quite lively, although it has no people in it. There are even, like, lanterns and lamps lit. Yeah. Kind of weird. But you run all the way to the keep, so we're going to ignore Sever for a little while. The quarry. Yes, this cube with the pickaxe. You will find that in that tool shed, there are picks, chisels, hammers, like big-ass sledgehammers, as well as some just rocks that have been dragged here, in theory by oxen, but are currently, like, unchiseled, just ugly. Pulled from the quarry around you.
We know what they were. Were they just making gravel? Were they just making, like, that's it? There's nothing. It's not a mine. This is like boulder splitting place, right?
Well, they could be making blocks, right? The castle maybe, any walls or that any stone structures, right? You'd make out of quarried rock.
True. I pick up a pickaxe and try to strike a boulder.
Yeah. Give me a strength check. Fuck, what'd you roll? A 10. Antoine, you're not built for manual labor. That's what Thatch is here for. That's what... Well, the horse isn't built for manual labor either, but he's got to get over it.
Could you guys help out? Like, I'm clearly. I need your big, strong muscles.
They mock you, of course. Who wouldn't? For being weak. Until
Cares
they
I
have to
wouldn't.
make intelligence checks to get the block in a good fashion. Because making an even block, you'd think it'd be easy. But, like, fucking around with a literal hammer onto a piece of stone is a good way to shatter all of the stone. So, let's do a math calculation. Intelligence for Thatch. What is Thatch? Okay, well, good meme. Thatch is a god. He immediately picks up a hammer, a chisel, and a pickaxe as Sever falls asleep in the keep. Brood, are you there, buddy?
He recreates Michelangelo's David.
I'm here, but I'm also not here.
Okay, true. Yes, Thatch recreates Michelangelo's David, as it were.
Oh, I was going for a block. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, my bad. He just spends like 18 hours just fucking making a perfect statue. Yeah. And during this time, this block will begin to gain the attention of one of those little light orbs. And soon enough, the sigil will appear. Right on the same block you have been all cutting together. Sever!
Job well done. Sorry.
You make it to
I
the
walked
keep.
into the castle.
Yeah, the castle. During your run, they would have easily managed to do this on a natural 20. And as you run into the throne room, you will see that those doors, each quadrant is glowing of that diamond sigil. He's falling asleep in real time.
That's
Nothing happened.
Yeah. They're glowing.
We're in the castle. They're glowing. The
Yeah.
door isn't glowing?
The
It's done?
door is glowing.
The 3 out of all 4? We got
All
the first
4
one?
are glowing.
Oh man, Sever has to resist the temptation to open the door alone. Oh no, this is a bad thing. Hold on, John. I have an idea.
Yeah.
You like low rolls, right?
I like all rolls.
if Sever gets sub 10, then he's gonna try and open the door without anyone there.
What about 10 and below? Oh,
Okay.
damn.
Sever controls himself, and he's like very like, "Oh, I really want to open the door, but I can't. Instead, he's gonna wait at the entrance and wait for the sun to come out, and see if it's blocked by the mist.
Okay. You will do this. The party will start heading towards the keep leisurely. The town fully reconstructed at this point. You will find a statue in the center, which was not there before, which has been secretly growing this whole time, of a older man. This block is made of either limestone or marble, some white stone that has been carved intricately, very nicely, of a man holding triumphantly a massive 8-pronged hammer. It looks more... It's a very strange looking weapon that has been carved out of this stone.
8-pronged hammer.
Yes, it is like pull, and then almost like a crown has been put onto it, where there are 8 separate blades. I don't know if you've seen the Lord of the Rings movie, but it's more or less a Sauron hammer in the opening scene. Just, made of stone now. He holds it aloft to the morning sun that is beginning to fall upon or illuminate this valley. The mist not doing jack shit to the sun. If anything, it's making the sun even brighter and more luminous. Which would have instantly obliterated Sever. You all
the doorway.
will walk through a beautiful haze, as none of you can see more than like 10 feet past each other. You'll stick to the road. Unless there's something you want to do in the town real quick, I suppose. Otherwise, I'm fast-forwarding us.
Clop, 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 clop.
I was gonna say,
I saw
is there any writing on the statue? Can I identify this man?
There
Does he
is
look like
indeed carved at the base a name. In a fucking language you've never seen before, because comprehend languages has to have a thing, right? Right, guys? Comprehend languages is a good spell.
Why not?
It's a fucking meme at this point. You hard cast it. Subtract this. No.
What? Okay.
You ritually
Fine.
cast it.
That's what you want.
Yeah. And here it says, depiction of Lothern. Spelled like that. The Scion of Vengeance. May he never return.
Good to know.
Yeah. It's weird, they're
This is-
honoring this guy, and also in the same, plaque, that they don't want him to ever come back.
Probably because he recruits from this village to go somewhere else.
Well, maybe because he only shows up when there's someone that needs vengeance
Oh,
drawn upon them.
that's also sounds good. A paladin, vengeance paladin. I believe he was recruiting for that.
Who knows?
Yeah. There's many reasons why they would not want him to return. Paladins are weird people. Oh, sorry. They are not.
Oops, sorry.
They are, they're not smart people. Oh,
What?
sorry.
God.
Damn.
Listen, I'll stick with weird. I can live with weird. Like, our weirdness is our strength,
I don't think Ansha would say sorry, considering his apathy. But
Yes,
continue.
This is,
I think he takes genuine joy. I think Antoine / Temer's reaction that we saw of him laughing was his real reaction.
It's too meta. I would say it's straight face. Like they are people who are one track mind. They can't see the big picture. They are. They would celebrate their power, which we all do. We respect that, but we don't necessarily enjoy that singular focus that paladins have. You know the life. You fought with a bunch of them in the City of Blinding Lights. It's wow. Like fighting each other. Like, what is that?
The paladins. I mean, we don't really fight each other, not usually. Except for that one time.
Yeah. Like I heard the visions of you fighting each other. We just came from Thatch to this. I'm not going to get into discussion with this, but yeah. Like we respect
fuck paladins. We saw a vision
respect your power
from thousands of years ago during a schism. This is what they do all the time. Obviously, Terry. Come on.
I mean, pretty much, right? No, not really.
You all start to head towards your vampire. Thatch being intrinsically drawn to his vampire boy and vice versa. There, you will find Sever cowering in the hallway, in the doorway, falling asleep.
Ominously.
Yeah.
Brooding, even.
Brooding, yes. You are there in the throne room now. There is the door with the 4-quadrant diamond that is glowing luminously.
Door lit up. I say rather matter-of-factly.
Seems
Off
like
we
that's
go.
all that's left.
Yeah.
Who was the most important one in completing all this? I think it was Thatch. He told us how to saw the
definitely was
wood.
Thatch.
He told us how to clear the block.
He
I
gave
think he should
Sever a
open the
high
door.
five as well.
That's right.
Did it.
Thatch goes to
so-
open the door. He would have volunteered anyway, since he is a tank. Flail drawn, unsure, shield strapped. He heads to the door. And there, as John looks at his map, you will find a strange scene. You open this massive door. The wood creaks open, revealing a ruin. And not just, like, the clean ruins, which were weird, but, like, the dirty, horrible-looking ruins. You will find this is the castle's chapel, their church, if you will. In each of the corners of the room, this rectangular prism of a room, if you will, there are strange altars, each one that has 4 candelabras with 8 candlestick placements. I don't know. It's a weird thing that I'm trying to describe here. So there's quite a few symbols of this. Sets of 8, more or less. 8s are more or less the holy number of this church. You will pass and, well, first you'll walk on the tattered red carpet that is just worn away by time. It smells like absolute shit. Just mold, water. There are glowing lamps that are illuminating this room by what appears to be either daylight or continual flame stones. You will find... Yeah?
Sever points to the red carpet and motions to Antoine and whispers, and then
I couldn't hear you.
You literally...
Vampires. Vampires. And we keep going. Also, you said the daylight spell is being cast from these torches?
Some sort of continual light is being cast
thank
upon.
God.
However, there are 4 windows. No, a lot of windows here. Stained glass, but also not... They're similar to, like, the Tyrant stained glass windows, where it's like, clearly, we're underground, but it's the illusion of the outside. Even though it's morning right now. It's far too bright, and the almost stationary, like, stained glass overlay illuminating parts of this room is just a little bit too perfect. Aside from the broken marble statues that you pass, there are 3 more made of solid gold, each one with a male hooded figure that is holding some kind of sickle or scythe or hammer, as though someone's ready to either build or farm or harvest something, question mark. There are plenty of pews that go in a trapezoid-like pattern all the way towards a stone ritual circle. Beyond this stone, which is intact, glowing a dim gold light, the same kind of light that has been activating the shrines, you will find a broken altar that has been crushed in the front that divots down, where scattered papers, perhaps a Bible, lays, as well as a perfectly maintained book. There is broken down carpet all over the room. So this is what you see as you enter.
Bible?
Interesting. There's a book, and then there's another destroyed book, it sounds like, right?
Yes. This room is massive. To give you a full length and width, it is maybe like 200 feet long by another 200 feet wide. And the roof just goes up and up and up. It's a rather large room.
Yes. I look in the well-kept book. Can I read it?
You are at the front door. You'll have to, like, walk 200 feet towards it. But yeah, you can do that.
Yep.
Cool. Give me 1 second.
Boss battle start.
I'm just preparing stuff.
Yeah.
Terrantai, do I not? I forgot to get your token set up, because I'm a fucking dingo. God damn it. I thought I got it. Oh, it's fine. Did you ever send me a token? Or were you waiting for me to do that?
What? I mean, I sent you the art I sent you.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. John, it's okay.
Calm down.
Just calm down, Nick.
It's gonna be alright.
It's gonna be okay.
Oh my god, I'm so upset right now that you don't have this set up.
Good. I'm glad. What weapon do you use?
Right now I have a longsword, +1.
Yeah, but what weapon would you want to use if you could have one?
Yeah, probably an axe.
Axe. Would you settle for a hammer?
I don't care, John.
Okay, well, I'm just wondering. Just looking at all my tokens.
Here, just 1 second.
Okay, you're good. God, there's so many characters in the Saturday row.
All dead.
HP. Save settings. Edit. You select a token. Or update your token later. Okay, there is Thatch, Sever, Horse. No, I don't have Sever out. Here we go. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
You said it was all puzzles, and I can tell we're gonna do initiative.
You can't tell. Nah. I just want to get your token. You have 88 health as a fucking... Holy shit.
It's because I get the max hit die for being a vampire, and I get +1 for Constitution each time.
Oh my god. Thatch is 81.
But Thatch doesn't have vampire.
true. But fuck that. It's been rolling like a god. Okay. The beefy boys move up. You will get to this ritual circle when you will hear a voice call out to you.
Dudes? Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Dudes is what the ritual voice says.
Yeah, it could be a surfer, bro. Moving in a weird formation with Antoine trying not to soy dive for the book because he's just that kind of wizard, I guess. You will hear, "Hey there! How's it going?"
I was right.
Yeah, I said we'd do that voice. You're the one who offered it to me. How can I help you today?
Oh. Do we see who this voice is coming from?
No.
It's just this ritual circle?
Yeah, you're next to this big ritual circle that's glowing with this golden light.
I look back and forth between Teratai and Anchois if they want to say anything first, because Sever knows he's going to say something stupid.
Okay, ritual circle's talking to us.
Sure.
Did you guys do something? What? What happened here? Why is this place destroyed?
Oh, do you know Vivagorian?
Not at all.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's been a pretty long time. Yeah, she came in here and fucking wrecked the place. This was a while ago, though.
Why did she do such a thing?
She was trying to find, the Scepter of Lothern, or, Tyr, and, like, break it, but, it was hidden, so she just sort of, killed everybody here and then destroyed it.
So rude.
Yeah, she was a bitch.
You?
Wait, she destroyed the scepter?
No,
she couldn't
the room.
Find it.
Understood.
But if there was a scepter here, it would be
Hidden.
Yeah, it's hidden.
Who are you?
where?
Oh, a guy.
Cool.
No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm, Lothern, the Scion King of Vengeance, best friend.
Wait. Are those two different titles? Your best friend or the best friend of Lothar?
I am the best friend of Lothern, the Scion King of Vengeance. I don't make the name, Chief.
Scion King of Vengeance.
Wait, I thought he rejected the title of Scion King. I thought that's what you told us.
I didn't tell you anything.
I'm looking at Anchois.
Oh, I know. John knows. Oh, this isn't my D20. There we go. There we go.
I heard what I heard in my vision. If we're getting another, like, I trust my vision as well as I trust, sorry to say, a ritual circle. You guys both make good points, but I can't speak with any authority if one is true over the other.
Oh.
So, you were here when she destroyed everything.
Yeah. Well, no. But also, yes.
Did you hide?
Did I hide?
Yeah, you're the best friend of Lothar's. Now you're a ritual circle.
Did you just say
You're
Lothar? Like Lothar
Lothar?
Ogar? I'm
Lothar?
sorry, man. That's a different franchise we're in. It's Lothern. Third.
Lothlorien? What?
Pronounce the name correctly. Say it. Say his name.
Lothar.
Thank you. You watch as the ritual circle begins to glow just a little bit brighter.
You're not a circle. You're a person.
Why, thank you. I'm often dehumanized.
I mean, I'm not seeing a human, but I'm assuming you're a person. You have a person-like personality.
Thank
Like,
you. I've trained myself well.
okay, so you're a ritual circle. You're not a person.
No,
Oh, no.
I'm not a circle.
Are you a
Well-
ritual polygon?
No. In a different life, I might have been.
You're a ritual geometric shape. Okay, so
Sure, we'll go with that.
she didn't find it. She killed everybody. She smashed up the place. But your story, I didn't catch.
What?
You have a story, a background. Like you're
I am a story. He nods.
okay.
You don't see him nodding, but he nods.
Who was this Vivigorian?
Man. It's hard to explain. So, you know when you're like a really cool guy who's like super into fighting the good fight, and then you meet like the bad girl who's super into not fighting the good fight, and then, you know, sparks fly as blades are drawn? It was kind of like that situation for them.
So this is Vivigorian and Lothern?
Yeah, it was weird.
You felt like a third wheel.
I was a third wheel. And the fourth wheel, I suppose.
Well, sorry. Sometimes your bros, they find mates, partners, and you're gonna have to, let that go.
Yeah, he was never the same after he killed her the first time. Ugh.
First time,
Yeah.
he reached.
Was she a fae, a foul one? What manner of creature was she that she could be slain multiple times?
I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
So where's Lothar now?
As you say that once more, the symbol grows a little bit more bolder.
Okay, let's stop saying his name. It sounds like he's a god or something.
He's a paladin, yeah?
Yeah! Kind of.
Okay.
He was trained as a paladin. That's how I knew him.
So it's a scion?
Yeah, he was a scion of that, thing up in the sky.
What thing up in the sky? The sun?
Yeah, well, not the sun. That one thing.
Was it a herald?
The moon?
No, not the moon. Wait, which moon are you talking about? Maybe the moon.
What?
What?
There's only one moon. I don't know what.
No, there's
what's
not.
wrong with you?
What are you talking about?
This circle doesn't seem to.
Anyway. Look, I get it. You're here. You're well, I don't know what you are. Honestly, I don't know what you are. Like, that guy's clearly some sort of fucking wizard. But, you got a horse, you got a weird frog statue that's talking. Then you're a paladin, I know that much.
Yes, hello.
What are you guys doing here? You've been asking me 20 questions. Now it's time for me to ask you.
Fixing the town.
Calling me a circle?
Set up.
Why are you fixing the town? We went to so much trouble destroying
Kinda
it.
needed fixing. Wait, you?
Hmm?
Why?
What do you mean, why?
How would you destroy a town?
It was filled with evil.
The town was evil?
Not the town, the things in the town. You think inanimate objects can be evil?
No.
And you're a fool, he says. Quite
They have
bluntly.
to. They need. Like, they need to be able to move under their own power to do evil. Like,
No. You're wrong.
perhaps you should detect evil on this circle.
Sure, I will real quickly use my divine sense.
Ooh. What does divine sense do?
It detects the presence of fae, fiends, undead, or consecrated or desecrated ground.
It does not detect Fae. It does what detects celestials, fiends,
Celestials,
and undead.
you're right. My bad.
Yes. Yeah. You detect. Within 60 feet of you. Yeah, there are some celestials here.
And I know their location?
Yeah. There are some celestials near you.
Okay.
All around you.
We are surrounded by godliness here.
Lothar, do you like the sun or do you hate the sun?
You say
Right, so
Lothern,
then-
and the symbol gets a little bit brighter.
God damn it.
Sever. Perhaps
Yeah.
you shouldn't
Where are
say
we on
anything.
now? 3? 4?
It was at least 3. Sorry.
Well, we said it like 6 times at the beginning, so...
Yeah.
Well, you're saying it wrong very much.
I'll add another 3. We're at 6 now.
Hey, Lothar.
This isn't that man. It's his friend.
Yeah, I'm his friend. Get it right. And you
Yeah,
guys
Lothar
didn't
is
answer me
friend.
what you're doing here.
Well, we're here to pick up this magical weapon thing that probably Vivigorian didn't pick up.
Oh, why? What are you planning to do with it?
It's our job.
It's your
There's-
job.
We're-
We
It's our
know
job.
that there's heretics after it. And
This is
we,
true. Yeah,
Wish to keep it safe from them.
you do. Well, it's safe here right now.
Here, where?
Yeah, all around.
Is it safe right now?
Yeah, no one else got it. The Vigorian didn't get it.
Looking around. Is it just this summoning circle in here? Is there other? There's just like the.
There are 2 doors
The-
beyond the altar, sort of
I
flanking this
see.
golden statue with a massive hammer. As if it's about to crush your head.
golden statue. I go over and I touch the statue. Actually, I
made of
predator
gold!
vision it. And I predator vision it. Is it like hot? Is it like a golem secretly?
No. But
Alright.
a golem doesn't produce heat anyway.
Damn. Okay. Well, the golems at the crossroads do.
Yeah.
Anyway,
those ones
let's
do.
see.
I don't think we'll get anything out of the circle. Circle seems to be mining us for.
Yeah, I kind of want to know what you're doing here.
We just explained it to you.
That's it? That's all you want?
Yes, that is our goal. Our true goal here is to retrieve the thing to make sure it's safe from the heretics that we've heard are after it.
What kind of heretics?
They're those that would pervert the teachings of the God, why am I?
Leading star?
Blazing Star.
Yeah, the
Ah,
blazing
the blazing star, you say, as the symbol gets a little bit brighter.
I
Yeah, it's just
bleeding.
glowing,
mining-
actually, like,
It's
really
it's
brightly
clearly
right
mining
now.
us. It's clearly mining us, for social engineering us. To,
Yeah,
to
the
do
thing. That's what
do
it's called. The
something.
blazing star.
Alright,
Why are
I
you,
spelled-
wait,
just
are they
to spell
back?
Magic this thing.
Are they,
Just to spell magic this thing. Let's just go.
are they here? Is the blazing
mean,
star back? Finally?
Not here, but they're looking for.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's go, guys. Let's talk to this thing after we find
No, you don't need to leave. Why do you want to leave?
No.
We gotta go.
I thought you
I'm
wanted to
sorry.
sing. Look, I
We
know
got-
where
we-
it
we
is.
gotta
I'll
go.
tell you.
No.
We
no.
got.
Tell
You already
us.
said you don't know where
All
it
right,
is.
no,
No.
tell us now.
No, let's check the door. We check.
Yeah!
The door's opening.
The door? Which door? The door's
The
behind
one,
you?
yeah, the ones past the altar,
Behind the
past the
golden
statue.
thing. The golden thing.
Wait, before we move on, remember there's things in this room we wanted to look at.
I wanted to
What?
look at a book.
Poster?
Yeah, there's a book.
Could I have looked into it? Could I see it, read it?
Yeah, you can walk all the way around the altar. While you are conversating with an apparent ritual circle, as dumb as that sounds, you head to this book. And as you open it, or try to open it, you will find it's sort of sealed shut, or there's like an invisible force weighing down upon it. You try to pick it up, but it feels like there's, like 90 to 100 pounds of just weight keeping it to the table. As you listen to the voice, Terrence, asking where it is, the voice will tell you. Oh, it's... How do I explain this to a mortal? So you know how you have your world? Your, like, plane of existence, how you're seeing in, like, 2 dimensions, but you're a 3-dimensional creature?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's in, like, the 4th or 5th dimension, like, in right where that circle is. So, the way to bring it out, surprise, surprise, is to call upon it. Which is kind of why I've been trying to bait you, which you guys have so clearly figured out. You're clearly too smart for me. So that you could, summon it into the world.
There's more than just it in there, isn't there? There's also
it's Guardian.
The Paladin, I'm not gonna say his name, but there's the Paladin in there.
No, Lothern's not in there.
What
Are you
else
sure?
is there? What will we expect? Just help us out.
Whatever's guarding it.
Yeah, we know there's something, but...
Yeah, there's something in there. I don't know for sure, because I'm not allowed to summon it. But, Lothern's definitely not. He's, trapped or something. I don't know.
What happened to him?
He, chased after Vivigorian.
And he got trapped?
Look, he wasn't the smartest guy, okay?
Yeah, paladins.
Yeah. He had, like, 8 int.
Yeah, well, fuck you guys.
Alright? Look. No, he was powerful. He one-shot a lot of dudes. He fought that, Spectre of Death and a god, or, He would have done a lot of good if he, got his head out of his ass and wasn't so head over heels for the bad girl with the fucking ring piercing, or I don't know.
Am I really gonna be made fun of by the wizard who can't even open a goddamn book?
I'm still trying to open it.
Oh, what the fuck? Stop it!
Sorry,
Stop opening the book!
Sorry, spell voice thing. We have a lot of other things we have to do right now. Open the book, Antoine.
Hold on. Let me
No,
try.
stop opening the book. The book is bad.
Open the book. I'll go up to where Antoine is trying to open the book.
Yeah, you start trying to go to where where Antoine's opening and chewing on the book corner for some reason. He's like on the table, just.
Try and run it under some warm water.
You try to open the book, and Antoine, I need you to make me a strength saving throw as your teeth are on the book and the book is about to start flying. You may break your jaw.
It's a straight
here.
20.
Wait, what?
Does it show up?
It hasn't shown up for me yet. Did you roll a natural 20?
No, it's a straight 20 roll for me. There's no modifiers on that. And
Oh, yeah.
Nothing's happening when I'm pressing these buttons.
I
here.
think roll 20 is lagging a little bit. When I typed in...
Like,
Oh,
refresh.
fuck! Camera,
No,
what is going
your
on?
camera is like this.
It's so hot right now, too.
Uh-oh.
No, black check worked. 1, 2, 3 just went instantly.
Like, I'm not seeing anything updates on mine. Even like 1, 2, 3, I'm not seeing anything.
Okay, that's weird.
Sounds like you might need to reload, buddy.
Yeah.
Here, I can... Let's see if me doing a strength save. Yeah, it works for me. Maybe like an internet thing.
Just a second while I bring it up again.
You're good. No, stop it. Get your teeth off the corner of the book. Stop eating the cover. What's wrong with you?
Redacted, can you cast comprehend languages? Just read this book.
Redacted does not for a moment. Because he's not in front of the book in the first place.
So I try to open the book.
The book is in a time lock right now. Because it's about to start flying in
Just
the
a
air.
second.
Alright, cool. Antral rolls a 2. The book goes flying into the air. Almost pulls out a tooth of yours, Antral, as you were biting at it comically. And is now floating like 30 feet in the air. And says, well, the book doesn't speak, but the voice perhaps coming from the book now that you are more aware of your surroundings, says, "Stop trying to open my fucking book!"
Why? Are you not like that's your purpose?
I wrote it.
Does,
No! Stop it!
I've opened so many books.
All right, I will activate my boots and I will run after the book.
Alright, you start a high-speed chase. Hang on, let me look at this creature's fly speed real quick.
Mine would be 40, I believe.
Okay. Fly speed is 40 feet. Okay, so you both will just spend your time dash actioning at each other. You chasing the book. Yeah. Do you have like
I mean,
a
is it
mage
leaving the
hand
room?
or-
Eventually, it should probably get cornered, right? Like, if you're running the same speed.
This is
like,
a
inside of the
200 by
room-
200 foot like thing. He
fair
can kite
enough.
you perpetually forever.
Interesting. It's
Yeah.
almost like there's going to be a battle in this room.
Yeah, it seems like
I've told you the dimensions of this room, as if there was a map for it on a different
We're-
tab of Roll20.
All right, I'd probably chase it around for like 2 or 3 minutes and then deactivate my boots.
we might be avoiding the inevitable here. But before we jump into the inevitable, perhaps we'll check the rooms.
Yeah, let's go check out the rooms. And also, isn't there another book? Why do you not want to check that book? Check out one of the
It's-
other books.
The ruins
There's
of-
loose pages.
or
That's,
split.
Yeah.
Perhaps I should just check that too.
Woo!
You think you can give me a clue?
You hear something like out of breath, huffing and puffing loudly as you head
Hold on.
to the left or right door.
Wait. I want to activate my Predator vision and look at the book that's floating.
Yeah, there's like this aura of heat around it.
You motherfucker. I pull out my longbow.
What, you're gonna shoot me? You're gonna shoot a book, huh?
I'm gonna fucking shoot you. And I'm
Why are you gonna shoot me? I didn't do
I'm gonna-
anything. You came into my house asking for my book, and you don't even want to know the rod? You're just an asshole. Fuck you.
+1, my +2 arrow.
Holy shit, he says.
Try it.
Okay. Make an attack
sorry.
roll, if that's what you
Sure,
want to do.
Hold on. Alright, 1 second. He's within range. Actually, I draw the fucking short bow because it's magic as well. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Hold on. So I lose 1 arrow. The
God.
gift of Urathil. It's my fucking favorite throw, Dreadful Strikes. There we go.
Okay.
17.
A 17 may do it. And this is at disadvantage?
Oh, why would it be a disadvantage? I could put it at disadvantage.
You're
if you
shooting
want.
at something invisible.
But
it is
I
at-
can see it with my
but
Predator
you
vision.
can't actually see invisible creatures like that, no.
Okay, I'll do that. 1 more. Hold on. This sucks. 17.
Okay, so 17. It's probably gonna hit it. Oh, what does full cover do? Or 3/4 cover, really?
+5 AC for 3/4.
Wait, really?
Yep, it's really good.
This thing is
Wait,
as
is that
big as the
better
book.
than full cover?
I mean,
No.
full cover you can't even shoot the thing because
Oh, okay.
there's no route to it.
Well, you can definitely try to shoot at it. I think you're off by 1, unironically.
Oof. I hit the book. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you hit the book itself, square,
I-
and you hear this scream of like, no, not the book! I spent years writing it!
Well, then let us read it.
No!
You guys,
You
there's
haven't earned it!
something-
I'll give
there's
you
like
the book! Just say Lothern's name!
There's you guys, it's like this fucking thing fucking with us. It's like literally there, carrying the book.
No, I'm not! Don't listen to him! He's a weird bastard shooting books in the sky!
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Do you want to shoot him again? I can give you some help.
Yeah, help me out here.
No, stop it! Stop helping!
Kill machine.
I use my Fey Touch feature to cast Bless.
Oh god.
I draw my other arrow. Here we go.
Don't make me cast shield! I only have 2 spell slots! Stop it!
Yeah, I'll cast Bless on myself and Sever and Antoine, sure.
Don't make me run! I'll run away! You'll never see this book again! Holy shit, yeah, that's gonna do it. Roll damage.
Sure.
Wait, do it at
one sec.
disadvantage.
Sure.
Yes!
Oh,
Oh, the
wow.
3 ones! The truly unholy trinity.
Okay.
You...
I feel like taking that. Sorry, and I draw another.
by this time, you've turned full robot, but this guy's gonna use his full 80 movement fly speed to get out of the room.
Could I
okay.
And leave.
cast something? Alright. No.
Yeah.
Alright, no one say any variation of the thing.
Yeah. I was about to say, don't you say it. Well, you're saying not to say it.
You know, here's the thing. Would Redacted say it?
Well,
Just
we
to
can't
see.
know.
Understand.
We can't know.
I feel like this is something Alden would do. I'm gonna roll him intelligence save. And you know, that's a good, right? That's a good thing.
You
Special
know,
intelligence.
I think fucking us over while he's not here is
Oh
something that
yeah,
he would
look
deeply
at
enjoy.
look at his strength, by the way. Look at his strength, by the way, guys. He still hasn't fixed this shit.
He never
we
would have
can't
lost
know.
a hold of the book. Let's be real.
We can't know.
Yeah, I think you all would soy die for this book. To be perfectly honest.
He fucking took 3 of my +2 arrows. Can't believe it.
Wait, you shot
Oh, wait,
3
2.
of them?
Sorry, 2. There's 2. Sorry.
Oh shit.
You didn't let me shoot the 3rd time.
Wait, those rolls didn't include them. Well, +2 to the arrows.
They did, because 5...
No, it's a +2
plus-
short bow, right?
Yes. Hold on.
So that 17 would have been a 19 then.
No, hold on, because, hold on. I think I have a modifier for... Oh,
I'm looking
Yeah, the
at it
17
right
would have
now.
been
You
a
would have
19.
hit it in the first fucking attack.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
narratively,
I'm
it's already
trying to-
happened. You thought you were shooting your +2 arrows, but now you were shooting your normal arrows,
Yeah.
having gotten your quivers
Best.
mixed up.
Gotcha, no problem. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to figure out the
Okay.
stats on this. Proficiency, right.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. He won't say it. He won't say it. It's fine.
All right, let's look at these loose leaf pages here.
He's trying to take the name back.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay. Hang on.
Sanchua got it.
There we go. John's changing the music. You watch as the book flies away. Perhaps out of the chamber, into the throne room, or wherever the fuck it went. And you scan the
Can't run
papers,
away
which you
forever.
can't read. So someone has to comprehend languages. Antoine, I suppose, could have been doing that the entire fucking fiasco. Yeah, you cast comprehend languages. And you can read these pages that have been ripped out, torn to shreds, and turned to ruin, really. This seems to be a Bible of sorts, a legitimate holy book. Give me a religion check to decipher it. Very good. Are you proficient in religion?
I am not. That is a
Wow.
non-professional roll, but I do have a +5 to it nonetheless.
Very
Simply
good.
before maxed out.
Well, you know, holy clerical bullshit as well as magic rituals from a wizard aren't too different. You can ease your knowledge into it and begin to decipher this code. A lot of it is useless jargon and parables that tell stories and whatnot, but the shreds that you can piece together is a kind of sealing/conjuration magic. Full stop. Yeah. There's a lot of details missing because the book was more or less destroyed. Yeah, there are hints and traces of, like, this is how to summon, you know, things.
Yeah.
Perhaps
This
these
is how to seal a
glowing
thing
orbs.
away to be summoned
Yeah.
later by saying its name. I mean, what?
Exactly. Again, we are postponing what seems to be inevitable. Let's do it, but not quite yet. Let's just
Yeah, you
check
got
the doors
doors.
first. Yeah, let's check the doors first.
There is the left-turn door and the right door. Which do you go towards first?
Well, I'm right-handed, so
Why not?
Oh, yeah?
Why not?
Yeah.
We go to the right.
You go to the right. The right door is... Is this the one unlocked? Or is it the left door unlocked? The right door is unlocked.
Cool.
You open the door and find out that it is a reliquary of sorts, where a church would keep the holiest of goods, also known as the one with the highest GP value in it. John is rolling dice real quick.
Sure.
Who wants money? Money, money, money. This is...
Attached and redacted, raise their hand.
Can somebody roll me 4d6? No, wait. 2d4? My bad.
8.
8. Wow.
Yeah, he was first.
It was not.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
what?
What was mine?
Which one did you
on
see
mine,
first, John?
I see Teratai.
Yeah, Teratai beat you, Antoine, on
Okay.
the
You're still
standby.
lagging, I guess.
Yeah, just watch this stream if you don't believe me.
No.
You find 8 art objects worth 250 gold each. Each one is made of more or less solid gold and are masterworks. Huge.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you guys want those for the fight?
I think we should leave them here for now.
Okay.
Alright, let's break down the next door, the other door, and see if there's anything in there too.
Let's not even check to see if it's locked. Just try to open it. Yeah, just shoulder check it without.
You slam into it, activating the defense rune. Please make me a Constitution saving throw. Or
Yes,
suffer
sir.
radiant damage.
Oh no!
You do pass and only suffer half
40 damage.
of 19.
So 10.
Yes, you all watch as a massive sigil just begins to spiral and trace up the door's flanks, and then all just blast the vampire who shoulder checked it.
Fuck! Ah, shit! Alright, but
Maybe we
it's done now. So
maybe
I
we
try.
should try opening it first.
Yeah.
Before the shoulder check. I don't know. Just a thought.
Try the knob. You knob.
Yeah, it's locked.
Wait,
It is defended by a divine ward.
All right.
You want to try and dispel the magic on it, or
I can do it, but do you want me to save spells? Spell magic it is. 3rd level spell. Right on this door.
Okay.
Maybe I should go to 4th.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I should. No.
Up
They're-
to the guys.
Okay. Are you casting this at 4th level?
No.
Okay. You cast it at 3rd level. Give me a, I guess, intelligence check? That is a pass. You shatter the beautiful magical ward that would continuously shoot 46 radiant damage at you all in a massive AoE, or cone, truly. And break it.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Good job.
I ran into the door again.
You are really good at these saves. And yeah, you break the door down.
I have a +1 to that save. Oh, man. Oh, you mean Antoine is really good at destroying them? Yes.
Dispels magic.
It's very good. We're proud of him.
Let me go and find what you find in here. You guys find a lot. This is basically a treasure hoard of what was in this vault the entire time.
We've got golden statues outside, so I mean.
Yes. The art objects were nice, but, you know, raw currency is always good too. One of you roll me 4d6, the other roll me 5d6 real quick.
I think that's the 2 of you. I rolled the first thing.
I'll do 5d6. No, I'll do 4d6. That's a smaller number. 13?
Okay.
Not much better.
That's better than what I did, so. I mean, obviously, but still.
5d6.
We both got one.
So 13,000 gold pieces and 1,600 platinum.
Yes! Yes!
Ain't nobody can carry that much.
We'll find a way. We always do.
And then I need
The gold
a
alone.
1d100 roll and then a 1d4.
That's Teratai?
Yeah, give it a shot.
Give me a 1d4 first, whoever rolls. The 2. Alright. Now I need that 1d100 roll, and then 2 more. So, you know, 3d100.
I rolled a 68.
Nice.
You guys want the other hundreds?
Oh, sure.
I'm
Because
waiting.
the hundreds are magic items, so.
Not
It
with
doesn't
that
matter.
attitude. 38. I see 68, 38. Am I missing one? I asked for 3.
You are.
Here, 1. A 2.
And a 2. Nice. Alrighty. So a very lovely suit of scale mail is one you find. And then on this table, 2 is a very nice weapon. We'll look at 38 first. And a dagger. So a suit of armor made of golden scales and a strange material, as well as this dagger, which gleams in a almost like a silvery, almost mercurial case. And then the weapon is a random weapon. Let's find out if it's simple or martial. It is simple. Weapons 5e. I have to generate you guys a fucking weapon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Minus ammunition. 1d10. That is a 10. Ooh, a spear. A beautiful. How quaint. How lovely is that? That's interesting.
Very quaint.
Yeah, you find these items. It looks to be some, like, warrior or some dude's, magical items from a ye gone or ye old time. Nothing too crazy.
Identify these just to know they're,
Yeah. During this time, as you loot the treasure hoard, you will hear that mocking voice again call out. This time you won't even see, like, the book flying around.
He's smart enough.
Yeah. He'll just be like, "So, you're vagabonds, adventurers, huh? You're thieves, criminals, stealing people's treasure, robbing graves."
Hold on, I got.
This doesn't look much like a grave to me.
I'm busy.
Just because the body's not there doesn't mean his stuff isn't. I thought you were a holy man, Mr. Paladin. What you're doing is evil. You're robbing a holy warrior's tomb.
I'm gonna try and hide.
Yeah, you hide.
All right, and I'm gonna turn on my predator vision.
Yeah.
And where is this fucking heat source? I'm gonna try and jump out. I'm gonna
give me a
take
perception
dash.
check. Should be fine. You're a ranger. You should be able to see him. Ho, ho, ho. But will you beat his stealth roll? Yeah, you totally will. He's awful at hiding.
Alright. While he does not know that I see him, but I don't really see him, I draw my +2 arrow. I take the time to make sure it's a +2 arrow. Alright, hold on. And I'm going to draw a Gift of Urethil. And Gift of Urethil can Hunter's Mark something if it hits, right?
No, it lets you cast Hunter's Mark.
For free once, right?
Yeah, but you won't be able to target an invisible creature.
Gotcha. Okay, well then I'll just...
Yep. Oh.
It's a straight roll.
Okay. That's a straight roll. Where's the disadvantage one? And Bless is gone. But still, a 19.
He doesn't know that I'm hitting him, so it cancels out from the advantage, right?
It does. You will hit then. Please roll damage.
Alright. Sure.
And this is with your +2 arrow, so you're gonna hit him on a 31 for sure.
What's
9
so
plus
bad?
2.
Plus 11.
Oh! He screams out in pain.
There goes one arrow, and I'm like...
Hang on, let me see what this guy's hit points are. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you kill him.
Alright, cool. Does his body, like, materialize out of nowhere, or...?
Yeah, you watch as a creature, a entity's invisibility drops. And this will trigger things as we may want to stop here for today. For as the foul one, an imp, a monstrous black monster with wings that was hiding itself with invisibility, falls from the sky and lands close to the ritual circle, that light will appear and grow even more intense and cold. As you do the second thing of what anybody knows not to do on ritual circles, which is kill something near to them. You know, with how much magic you guys fuck around with, it's never once come up, I guess. You've always been taking people off ritual circles or dispelling them. You never once considered, how do I activate one? But you kill the imp. The imp's essence will fuel the rest of the spell. And then some of you inside the loot room, another guy hiding, we'll hide you behind this chandelier. We'll see what is summoned the next time we meet up. Hopefully with Alden.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Guys, thank you all so much for joining me.
Thanks, Sean.
Wonderful.
I had fun. Hope everyone had fun.
Out of curiosity, could you identify the items before? Like, or
No.
you don't have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
happened while you were trying to identify
Yeah,
things.
Yes.
that's-
Doesn't have to
exactly.
finish. Doesn't have to finish. Yeah.
Maybe some of you will piece them together over a week. But for now, we say goodbye. As always, everybody, don't die. We'll be seeing you Monday. Sad news, I suppose, is what we will say now. Kieran, KJC of the Monday team, is unable to join us ever again. He has bowed out, says hopefully he'll be able to join again sometime. But right now, especially with the daylight savings coming, it's just getting later and later for him. And with the war in Ukraine going on, it's destabilizing everyone's economy. So he has to focus on himself, which I wish him the ultimate luck. Hopefully he doesn't leave the server. Yeah, I mean, fuck. Real
Take
life
care of
is
himself,
always
I
going to be.
understand.
Yeah,
Hope to play with you at some point in the future.
hopefully.
Yeah. One day.
Any other shout outs or things we want to talk about before we move on?
It truly was inevitable. It's in the
It's
ritual
in the
circle
script.
for sure.
It's
Ah.
it's okay. It's okay. We were going to get.
We
to
were
it.
we had to get in there anyway.
I mean, we
That
were gonna
happened this
do
way.
it. Like even if we did
Thematically,
everything else first, right? We were probably just gonna say the name in the end, right?
Yeah,
That's
we were.
That's exactly. We need the item.
I had planned on lighting up all the candelabras first, but
Damn, that would be sick. That would be super cool, actually. Oh well. Guys, see you next week. Don't
See you
die.
next week.
Bye-bye. Take us out. John, take us out. There we go.